You can keep them coming lightly till about 5 until the top of the hour, and then we'll do buffs. I know some of you have already looked ahead to Seeds of Destruction. What is the number one thing you're looking forward to?
Mercenaries.
Being able to use XP again.
Old man Mackenzie.
Yeah, I think those are going to be fun. I'm going to try to throw some of those in as some of the raids we can do on Mondays, unless I can put them in a regular raid night.
Oh boy, he came back for me.
Need to get some buffs on Smiggy too, if possible, when he comes back.
Hello?
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 Hey, bub.
Alright, come on in here and... Nope, never mind. You just did tag it.
Yep, grab him, somebody. Yeah, twin cast will be nice. Druids get that as well. Oh, gone down.
Gone down.
Dun dun dun.
I think that's the noise he made as he hit the floor.
Yeah, so that officially kicks it off.
By the way, really glad to see so many of you. Looks like we're going to have 40 to 45. I still think we'll get another maybe 5 or 6 people or so before the top of the hour. And then I'll add some boxes in at the top of the hour. Kind of hoping to maybe boost our DPS a little bit and get some additional healing. We're looking great on clerics. Looks like all of our main clerics are here. Dora did have to step out for an emergency, so she may be AFK for a bit.
I don't want to move. There you go.
Absolutely not, Earth. No, you are our main cleric. We're looking good on piggy slots. That's why I'll be able to add some boxes. And I think some of the piggies are, or some of the boxes are flagged.
I hate these damn things.
Yeah. There's one just up the hallway too.
Give me another few pulls for a couple of minutes, and then we'll do buffs.
Just getting to that, they don't want to come distance.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
So really happy you all are here. Guild's doing really well. We've had some folks come back. It's good to see everybody that's come back. We're still going strong. I'm going to continue kind of our same pattern over the next expansion or two. Some really fun stuff is coming along. I'll have some announcements, full announcements here in about 3 or 4 minutes once we get started with buffs.
One more just for the boss room.
Okay.
So it's the last mob. They warp like crazy, dude.
Yeah, he came back. He was in front of
What the fuck? He warped on top of me, but it didn't do anything to me.
It's this room.
Yeah, that room like warped me around too. Like shadow steps me or something.
Dude, I mean, there's two in there.
They're up top though.
Yeah.
I mean, we could go up there, but it's not really worth it, I don't think.
But for some reason, they, just in that tunnel right there, they seem to pop in front of you. I think that's it.
Yeah, should be. Except for the two that are up top.
Yeah, just them crazy presences are in there.
Yep.
Should we buff them down below, or are we going up top?
I think we're gonna buff at the zona.
All right.
Sorry, Train, I was just stepped away. Say that again.
No, somebody asked where we're buffing. I said probably here at the zona.
Okay, let's go ahead and get buffs out. If you're using an MGB, please call it out. At this time, I'll take any cleric boxes that would like to join us, or bard boxes if they'd like to join us. Again, if you are bringing a box, make sure you are actively playing a box. All right, while we're doing some buffs, and please make sure you have everything you need. Couple of quick things. Let's start with the raid schedule. Tonight we're going to finish up Crystallos. And by the way, if I get a raccoon in my headphones, just let me know. So let's see. Tonight is Crystallos. We've got 4 events. We'll do Airwing, then Broodmother, then Caraform, assuming we can clear it. Wednesday we have no raid. It is the unlock of Seeds of Destruction. And then on Friday we'll do our first Seeds of Destruction raid. The following Monday will be my kind of introduction to SOD, but I'll be doing that on Wednesday as well for those that maybe don't have their night planned out of just XP grinding. If you want to kind of walk through some of the expansion on Wednesday, be happy to do that. I mentioned this before, the guild bank will be cleared out either tomorrow night or Wednesday midday. I'm going to clear it completely out. So please, please, please check and make sure there's nothing in there you don't need. In preparation for Seeds of Destruction, just a couple things. Just remember to have fun. I know some of you guys are like wanting to race to 85. It's okay. If you're not one of the folks that's going to race to 85, you're not going to be left behind. Promise you, nobody's going to get left behind. There's a lot of fun stuff in this expansion, so just have fun and enjoy it. One quick thing about mercs. Mercs are great, and they can help you do some additional content if you play maybe at hours that other people don't play. But remember, a mercenary is not a substitute for a real life person, and you'll find that a real life class, especially somebody like us that's raid geared, is going to be 10 times better than a mercenary. Also, reach out to other people. We have a tendency to kind of form our own little groups and get used to doing that. I just want to make sure that we're making everybody feel welcome. We don't have a lot of folks that come and go in the guild, but I want to make sure we're continuing a kind of inclusive atmosphere. The class sheets are still coming along. I hope to have at least most of the casters ready by Seeds of Destruction launch time. It's basically just to help everybody kind of know what's coming, where to find your spells. I don't want to duplicate what Ala and Raspers have, but maybe kind of a one-stop shop, and then some tips and tricks on kind of what we do as a raid. It's not just to help your class, but it's also to help other people understand your class. Okay, again, wrap up those buffs, make sure everybody has everything they need. SK, I'll move you with the box here in just a second. Again, I believe Dora and Slate are coming back, but they had to step away for a moment, so hopefully they'll be back. Okay, check your buffs. We're going to be moving in 30 seconds. Mr. Malaman, would you be able to assign some tankage for me tonight, please, if you could?
Yep.
First fight will be our mini fight in air. Arius Wind Fury. You're going to need to drop all levitation spells, please, if you could.
Oh my god, it's the old one. Raleigh's not here yet. No.
Okay, we are moving up. Yes, Slade, it is safe to take the portal. We are moving up through the air wing, please. Make sure you do not pass.
You said to drop levy?
Yes, levitate will need to be dropped. Okay, gonna hold here just a second. Make sure you don't go into that room just yet. Tanks will have a good bit of clearing here to do with these airy presences. Just keep in mind they are going to bounce us around the room just a little bit. Can we start pulling those in one or two at a time?
Do they have to stay in the room, or?
Yeah, we can fight them right here on the edge, though. Do your best to pick those up. Stun them if you can so they won't fling us everywhere. If we could, let's pull them to us. Thank you. Unfortunately, Malamvin, we need him to fling us to get us up to the boss, though. That's why we click off Lev. If Lev is still on occasionally, it won't fling you up to the boss.
Could you have left Lev on until, like, we were on the other side on, like, the last mob?
Oh, this is more fun, though, isn't it?
I'm just mechanics. Oh.
Okay, we're going to move over to the little portal.
It's like being on a trampoline.
All right, again, we're just going to hold here and pull those in.
I'm so disoriented.
Just a reminder, when the last one dies, the fight will begin. And Malawin, if you could, when that begins, could you post the tank order again? A lot of us are getting spam from the fall damage.
This is the last one.
Okay, be ready, folks. It's going to fling us up top. Amarth will tank, but let's let Poxrot hit it first.
I don't know where that one is going. There you go.
There's another one over to the north.
Yeah, he was with us. He walked away.
All right, there is a momentary delay. Get ready for the fling. All right, we're moving up. Make sure when you get flung up, you don't stand underneath him because he does AE Rampage. Fox is down. Resing. Amarth, what counters?
I think it's disease for the slow counter.
Ward's down if you haven't already.
My request is Seep not be allowed to use illusions.
Alright, so I got rezzed and I'm standing by myself. Where is everyone?
You must be down below. You'll have to wait till the fight is over. Unless you have a mage that can call you. Nicely done, everyone. Some of us fell down. If you are on the, I think it's the south side the chest spawns.
Yes.
If you are on the north side, just take the portal over to the south side, please. If you're up top, you can drop down to the south. Very well done, everyone. Let's make sure we get everyone rebuffed, anybody that might have died that fight. And I believe we're good to open the chest. Yeah. Thank you, Zing. One thing that I forgot to mention and that I want to go ahead and say while we're doing all this, we're going to try something a little different in our raids. If you need a res, we're going to have you put an R in raid. If you get resed and need rebuffs, we're going to have you put a B in raid. A lot of times we're using banner now. Some people aren't getting reses. Some people are getting called. I think that may make it a little bit easier. For now, I'm going to have you do that in raid. We may be changing that at some point, but let's give it a shot and see how it works. Grats, Pox.
See clerical high at 938.
Grazie. Please make sure you're medding up, getting all the rebuffs that you need. We are going to need magic buffs on this next fight. Although many of us are max on magic. Congrats, Melanvin. Just a reminder, this is the wrist piece. Make sure that you have a wrist version that includes the gyro core or the wrist version that has been upgraded with a gyro core. If no one has that or no one bids on it, we will open it up to all. They can be back converted, but if we have someone that's bidding on it, that point is moot.
Have we ever tested that? Because I've heard both yes and no. I've heard it's only group, and I've heard it's both.
Yes, I believe someone today told me that it was convertible. They did change
Okay.
it.
Yep.
Congrats, Beat.
Cool. Thanks.
We've just got one more piece. We are going to do a mock raid setup.
Beeping does not look correct right now.
Oh, but he will. Gratzing.
Thank you very much.
Okay, folks, we are going to move back over to the north side. Take the little portal if you could, please. Please move up slowly. We don't want to aggro the room just yet. Gonna hold here just a moment at this mob. Wait for everybody to catch up with us. Let's move to the top of the ridge. Move up to Kit. We've got two up here. We are going to hold in the next room until we do a mock raid. You may move in and hold here, please. Go ahead and keep pulling train. Okay, we are holding in this room. Stay near the banner, please. Train just keep pulling to us. Single target corruption cures need to be loaded. stream if you could just let me know when we're clear.
That's it.
All right, Malawan, do you have some tankage for me?
You want just the boss now?
I'm sorry, say that. Yes, please. Just a reminder, keep in mind there is a smaller mini boss that we'll just have to deal with pretty quick. Shouldn't cause any problems. Once that mini boss spawns, or is killed, I should say, we'll have 6 waves of 3 drakes that will come down from the sky. Our dragon will spawn around the 4th wave. All right. Sayo, could you pretend you're a dragon, please? And be right here in the middle of the banner. Beeping, pretend you're a tornado, please. Or at least in a tornado. Sayo, you will always face Maladwin. Okay, so Raid, you need to follow Beeping. See Beeping? He's the big thing. You need to stay right at Beeping. Stay in his little circle. Even when he's moving, you got to stay with him. Beeping, you should always stay to the dragon's side, basically Sayo's side, where Sayo is right now. We always want to be in a 90-degree angle formation. The Raid should be facing the side of the dragon should be facing Maladwin, and that should make a 90-degree angle. We will need to rotate and pivot as the fight goes on. Always stay with Beep. Beep will follow the tornado. Maladwin will adjust the dragon to stay at that 90-degree formation. If we get adds, including the rest of the drakes, as well as any adds that will spawn from the waves that come every minute or so, kill those immediately. I'll likely call for wards right before the dragon is going to spawn, and I'll go ahead and burn our MGBs. I will call them out. I'm going to see if I can maximize some DPS here, so just bear with me just a moment.
Are the ads going to be pulled to beep?
They should be, yes. The tank should be able to pick those up and pull into Beep. You should be staying as close to Beep as possible and still be able to hit the dragon.
I'm not seeing a lot of people sticking with the tornado.
A lot of people sticking with what? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know if we were necessarily holding together with that for a moment. I was adjusting the raid tool.
No, it's just during your whole description, I didn't see them sticking with the tornado for practice.
I'm more of a tornado watcher.
All right, let's all kind of practice that one more time. Real quick time. Everybody will stay with Beep. Maladwin will pivot himself so that he is at a 90-degree angle. The dragon will adjust. So again, stay with Beep, stay with Beep. You must stay with Beep at all times. Make sure we're fighting any adds as they spawn. Remember, the tornado can change directions. They can do that in real life as well.
I'm from Oklahoma. You don't have to tell me that.
Okay, excellent work. We want to really make sure we get those drakes down as quick as possible. Still waiting on a couple of folks to get here, seeing if Centero can get here. It's a great turnout for us tonight, folks. We are going to go ahead and start our creep to the north. Do not pass kit, please. Top of the hill, but please stop before you get to the door. Just giving a moment for everybody to catch up. Check your last second buffs, Reptile, Langor, all that good stuff. Malawin, if you need corruption cures, let us know. We need to keep you corruption cured. Is there anybody that is not ready at the moment? Okay, we're going to move into this room and get debuffs on Hishtar. Remember, do not pass him because he's just going to fling you around, so you'll have to fight him on this side. Poxrot will be our main tank. Poxrot, whenever you're ready. You can move into the room.
That's Kazuma.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed Kazuma's name. My apologies. Kazuma, whenever you're ready. Let's get him debuffed. When this is dead, move past him into the circle. Past him and into the circle, please. For now, I'm not going to burn anything crazy. I want to just at least give it one shot before we go crazy with it. Tanks, be ready to pick up the drakes as they come down from the sky. There are 6 waves. The dragon spawns after the 4th wave.
Beeping, you're no longer a giant robot.
Yep.
Wait, this complicates things. What's the plan now?
Every man for themselves?
We need to get these ads burned quickly, please. We want to stay ahead. Next drakes are coming down. That was wave 1. This will be wave 2. Can someone tell me if these are stunnable?
They are stunnable.
Yeah, they were. Just make sure you stun or mez them on the platform, not out there.
Train, the answer is I don't think so.
Okay.
It's helpful, though, if you want to.
Okay.
Third wave is incoming. Third wave is incoming. Does anybody have a timer?
2 minutes, 15 seconds
Thank you.
remaining.
We get about 30 seconds out. I'll call for wards. Getting Earth Dawn res. Get Earth Dawn rebuffed quickly. Get some mana on Earth Dawn when they're up.
One minute 25.
All right. This will be the last wave before the dragon spawns. We'll need to get these down quickly. I'll call for wards momentarily. When I call for them, not now, but when I call for them, I'll have MGBs from Slade, Dora, and Melite. Not yet. Time.
45.
Be ready to move to Beep. Beep, we need you in form.
$30.
Drop wards, please. Next wave is coming down. Everybody to Beep. Everyone to Beep. Be ready to heal Maladwin. And your tank. Get these burned quickly.
10 seconds. Oh, maybe. One's behind us.
Burn those drakes down quickly.
Felicity's down.
It's a little bit more than 5 minutes, I guess. There it is.
SK is down, incoming res.
Gotta make sure we bring that ad to the tornado. Don't fight it out there.
Do we see the tornado, by the way?
Yeah, it's right by Beat.
Okay. Everybody stay with Beep. Stay with Beep. Get the dragon debuffed. Keep Maladwin up.
No AoEs yet.
Get the ads.
The east.
MGBs now if we didn't hit them already. Those three people.
Rear just went off. Frontal just went off.
Get those ads down, please. We can keep some corruption cures on Maladwin as well. Finish those ads. We may get another set of ads here shortly.
Tail whip in 10. Tail whip in 5. Frontal in 10. Rear is off. Frontal in 5. He's facing the raid. Frontal off.
Yeah, he's turning on his own sometimes
Okay.
towards you guys.
Ad just spawned.
Get the ads quickly. Pick up the ads.
I'm dead.
Get the ads. Get the ads.
They're blue in the middle of the raid.
Beep is down. Make sure you guys are watching the tornado until he's rested.
Calling Clara. could be rebuffed. Somebody get Slate up.
Tail whip in 10. 5. Off. Frontal in 5.
Call if the tornado moves, please. Be ready for more ads. We'll have ads about every minute.
Defensive's down in about 15. We're gonna just swap to Tyrion. Okay, go ahead and taunt Tyrion.
Slow and give me an MGB if you haven't already.
We're on Tyrion.
Furious 5 seconds on Tyrion.
Tornado's moving.
We're moving, folks. We're moving. Rotate a little bit.
Tail is about to go off. Frontal's in 15.
He's facing the ray. We need him turned.
10 on frontal. 5. Frontal off. Add spawned.
Get those ads.
Lose on us again. Right in the middle.
Get those ads.
Tail in 10. 5. Off. Frontal 10.
Claire, if you have MGB, hit it.
5.
We're moving. We're moving. Make sure we pivot.
Off. Tail in 5. Off. Frontal 10.
Drammage, did you get that res? Yep, he's up.
Frontal 5. Off.
Ads, get the ads, ads.
And mark down.
Get the ads under control, please.
Down.
Tyrion down.
Tyrion's down. Volker, you're up.
Tail is in 5.
Let's get folks res, please.
Tornado's moving.
Tail went off.
We're moving. We're moving. Keep Volkert up. Let's leave it on Volkert. Get everybody resed.
DI fired on Volker.
Adjust the positioning, please. He's facing the raid.
I don't know if he died or not.
Volkert's still up.
No, he's up.
Okay. Frontal in 10.
The raid took a nasty AE though. Radiant Cure if you can.
Frontal in 5.
Vitor, give me an MGB.
Off.
Khaleesi, give me an MGB.
Tail in 10. DI fired Maladin, I think you died. Rear is off.
Calling Lowin. Looks like Raleigh's got a res coming for him.
Should be dead before the next frontal if we burn. 30 seconds out. $20 out. Scat's dead.
Tornado's moving.
Moving, folks. Pivot them. Pivot, pivot.
Frontal in 10. 5.
Bulkers down.
Smiggy, void.
Make sure we pivot him so he's not facing the raid.
Frontal just went out. Ads are up.
Burn it. Get the ads, kill the ads, kill the ads.
Scats died again.
Okay, let's get everybody cured, please. There's a nasty AE that's on everybody.
Not on me anymore.
Yeah, I don't have an AE. I just have resurrection sickness.
Nice work, everyone. Let's get everyone rezzed when able. We'll hold here, get everyone rezzed and rebuffed. Nice job, guys. We get better each time we do that fight. Again, if you could, make sure you cure the disease that's on everybody.
I have a corruption or a curse in me.
All right, lots of folks died that fight, so let's make sure we get rebuffs on everyone once all the curing is done. I think, it's my opinion, I think that is the toughest fight here, maybe just a hair below Cure Firm. So I think we can do this whole zone tonight, especially with this great force we have tonight. Let's go ahead and open the chest, please. And Mr. Zing, if you could do loot. Congrats, Avius.
Are we raising the couple corpses that are here?
I think if the person needs a res, they can R up if they want it. Otherwise, it'll make it easier just to realize. I wouldn't drag them with the raid if we could avoid dragging corpses because it confuses people.
Yeah, I was just putting in the middle. Like your box died and Clara.
Yeah, I'll take care of them after the raid. most of us should be in out of combat regeneration, so make sure you're sitting and taking advantage of that, and let's make sure we get rebuffs on everyone that needs them. Congrats, Finlil. That was a nice battle.
Congrats, Finn.
Congrats, Marth. Congrats again, Finlo. All right, for the next fight, I'm going to have to divide this into teams. You can pick the football team that will best describe you, the NFL team. It will be odds versus evens. Congrats, Santero. One of you gets to be the Lions.
Is one the Washington football team?
Yeah, I'm all for that one.
Yeah, I'd like to be on that team.
I really hope they never change the name. I like it.
Okay, we're going to be moving in another 30 seconds or so. Please check your buffs. If you need a moment to med up, just let me know so I don't move us forward. Okay, we are going to move. We are going to exit the ice wing, please. Exit the ice wing.
Air?
Excuse me, the air wing. Had my head up my ice.
You just ruined it.
Please wait back at the main room, the large main room. The dragon statue room. Monk sir, have you noticed the DPS go through the roof now that you're all geared out? Again, once you're back in the main room, just hold there for a moment, please. Oh, by the way, quick note, we haven't seen Zenthal in a while, a couple of weeks, because he's been busy working. So he chatted with us today, an officer, and just said he's a little bit run down from working in school, and so he hopes that'll clear up soon.
Well, good, because we kind of need him.
Yeah, he obviously has to quit to play more EQ.
I don't know. That syncs up with planes of power on another server. I don't know if I believe him.
Oh, working on another server, huh?
Okay, just giving everybody a moment to catch up. Still some folks catching up. In the meantime, let's head into the belly of the beast here. Underneath the statue, there's going to be a little trap door. Every now and then this will send you back to the entrance, like it did me. Just give a moment for everybody to get there, and please hold right underneath at the bottom.
I think it likes if it hits you while the door's moving, or if it hits you while the door moving, it'll port you out.
You son of a bitch.
Context?
It ported me out.
Gotcha.
Yeah, just give it a moment for everybody to get here, because it did kick some of us to the entrance. And then, Smiggy, I had a weird thing at the front where it wouldn't let me go through. I had to back up and move forward a couple times.
Yeah, I'm down here now. It got a little weird.
Like the music in your background.
It's the TV. I'm watching the football games on in the background.
Oh, okay.
Visa commercial.
Okay.
Clowns.
No clowns tonight. That was my 3D printer.
So if you could please take a look at the the raid tool, where you're going to do odds versus evens. So if you are in Amarth's group, Melite's group, Lynx's group, or Smiggy's group, you are in odd. If you are in Ave's group, Earth Dawn's group, Song Eater's group, or Bytor's group, you are in even. You can also open up the raid tool if you didn't hear me there and see if your group is an odd number or an even number. Let's go ahead and move down, please. Move down to kit, but absolutely do not pass. I'll need a tank for Dark Color here. Let's make sure we get Mangler on all the tanks, please. Okay, Poxrod, are you ready? We are going to go in 20 seconds if Poxrod is ready. This is basically just a mini before we go. Pox, whenever you're ready. Here we go. Well done. That's the first of 2 minis that we have to kill before the Broodmother fight. We're moving east. Do not pass, please. Absolutely do not pass. As a note, odds, that's group 1, 3, 5, and 7. Amarths, Melites, Lynx, and Smiggy's group. Where Kit is currently, and I'll mark myself about halfway up this ramp, this is where you will come back to in just a moment without aggroing the Broodmother. This will be your camp where you will guard mobs and you will fight them as they come in from the room in the back. We'll also be bringing mobs from the front. A reminder here, when the little dragons spawn later on in this fight, do not kill them in line of sight of the Broodmother. Make sure you take them around the corner out of her line of sight. We're all going to move together for this next part, but when we split up, the odds will come back here. We're going to move to the next area, but I do not want you to aggro the Broodmother. We're going to go in and tight to the left, please. In and tight to the left. Please hold. Don't go in that room yet. Just going to let everybody catch up.
I fell in this little pit thing. Can I get out of it without aggroing the Broodmother?
carefully.
He doesn't see him, Biz.
And if everybody could just gather up here just so we can get a new Reptile and Mangler on the tanks, please. Raleigh will be our main tank. Were you able to get out of that pit? Yeah, I see you there.
Once we start, when we go to run back to the room for the odds, is it going to be a clear line, or we got to be careful running through there?
We should be able to get in position before the fight actually starts. I should be able to position us and kind of guide everybody where they need to be. All right, Raleigh, whenever you're ready.
All right, going in.
Tanks, make sure you go in second so that Rampage won't be an issue. I believe we had to trigger it, right? It wasn't a timed thing. Does anybody remember?
Yeah, I think when you go back into the room and approach her, it starts it, but I could be wrong.
Okay. Please move back to me, but absolutely do not pass. We're going to hold right here, please. Do not move into that room just yet, please. I'm not splitting us up just yet. Come back to Kit. Going to hold us right here and rebuff. Make sure you're out of line of sight of the dragon, please. When we fight and we split, you need to be around the corner, out of line of sight. Any mobs that are pulled or killed need to be killed out of line of sight of the broodmother. She gets very angry if she sees you killing her babies. Okay, at this location, the evens will be here. So if you're in a Vase group, you're going to stay put. Earth Dawn's group, stay put. If you're in Song Eater's group, stay put. Baitor's group, stay put. If you are an odd, and I am an odd, you are going to move up here to Kit. Hold, please. Let's make sure everybody is split up correctly. Check your groups. Amarth's group, you're going to move with Kit. Melite's group, you're going to move with Kit. Lynx's group, you're going to move with Kit. And Smiggy's group, you're going to move with Kit. We're going to move tight to the right if you're in the odds group. Invis if you can.
Good job, team. It was very tight.
Like a Toiger? Okay, we're almost ready to go for this fight. One final thing. I will need groups 1 and 2. Groups 1 and 2, Amarth's group and Maladwin's group, to move up when we get ready to engage. You'll need to break apart from your little camp that you're in, and you'll need to move up to the main Broodmother Dragon. Eventually, we'll start peeling people away into the main area. Temporarily, could I have the raid on my side move to me? I am to your southeast into the corner. I'm just trying to move the banner so that the other side gets it. Okay, it's down. Are the evens getting the raid banner by chance?
No. There it goes.
Perfect. Okay, odds you can move back into the area over here where we're around the corner. Sorry, Maladwin, thank you for adjusting. Okay, so here's how this fight's going to go. When it begins, we're going to hold here. Keep your area tight, please. All of the odds and evens, I want you to tighten up. Don't be too spread out, especially in the back. Casters, don't be in the back because you're going to have mobs coming from both directions. I need tanks picking up in both directions. I'll need some knights pulling the dragons out of the room. There'll be little miniature dragons. We're going to hold here until ads are under control. About 3 minutes in, she's going to begin to go back to her little pad there, her little dais, and then she's eventually going to summon the tank. We'll continue to handle ads as time goes on. Eventually they will stop. When that happens, we'll all move to the dragon. Again, knights, if you could pull to your side around the corner. Do not kill anything in line of sight of the Broodmother.
Are those the egg tenders?
The egg tenders will actually move past us and start to spawn mobs in the room behind us. So the mobs that you're going to be attacking have not spawned yet. When she does start to walk back up the to the pad, groups 1 and 2 will begin to move in, and I'll call for it. So Amarth's group and Maladwin's group, be ready to move in. Any questions before we begin?
Was it a timer, like 3 minutes or something like that?
Roughly, yeah.
Okay, I'll set one.
I'll call for wards once we get the ads coming in. Again, it's pretty rough in the beginning, so make sure we're picking up those ads and burning them down as quickly as possible. Tighten up your area on either side. Casters, make sure you're in the center. Tanks on the ends, pulling from each side. Maladwin, could I have you go in and just spawn? I think that might set you as the initial target.
We ready now?
Is there anyone that is not ready? Okay, and again, knights, be ready to pick up the dragons from the room, please. Let's do it.
All right, going in. She's moving.
Be ready for ads. Again, the egg tenders will pass you. Don't worry about them. They're going to be what spawn the ads. Just ignore the egg tenders for now. Dragons are coming into the odds to my side. Pull them back, Land. Pull them back. Land, pull them around the corner. Pick them up, burn them down.
Even side, we have some in the back.
Be pulling dragons from that room if you can.
So pop in that room, Raleigh.
If you see any in their Land, grab them and bring them to us.
There is one southwest in the main room. Con.
I can pull it while she's in there?
You just can't kill it, I believe.
Okay.
Ads coming in from the rear for even or for odds.
I got one coming on outside.
Tighten up on odds. Timer.
220. Gaunt's got 4 coming in from the west.
Wards down, please. When I have about 20 seconds, let me know.
Okay.
Group 1 and 2, please go into the main room.
I got one coming in.
Off tanks, please continue to pull dragons back. Make sure those dragons don't die in any line of sight of her.
Talks about the. Oh. She's going up to the podium thing right now. Make sure you're there to heal. Should be live soon.
She summoned Flashpoint. We need Amarth in here. He's got it.
If we can get a couple of debuffers in there to debuff, that's great, but otherwise stay with your groups because you'll need to continue killing ads.
3 more spawned even side.
Make sure you pull them away if they're inside the main room. If a few buffers can come in and get her debuff, that'll help. Keep those ads down. If we're looking good on DPS, folks can start to trickle into the main room, but make sure we keep at least a group on each side.
Three more spawned in each room.
For now, let's keep some DPS on each side.
There's one in Western needs a tag. That's the odd side. One in each. So now 2 in the West room. coming from east.
Let's get groups 7 and 8 to move into the main room, please. Smiggy's group and Bytor's group into the main room. Bytor, for now, I'm going to have you in your own group.
Tenders are leaving the east side, but west side you still have to tag your mobs in that west room. You're never going to have the tenders leave. There's 2 waiting for you. So east side should stop spawning.
Tenders on the east side are leaving.
Okay, everybody should be able to go into this room, but if we get ads, make sure they get pulled down the halls and far away from the Broodmother, at least out of line of sight. If you see ads spawn, please let me know.
Outside tenders leaving.
Someone tell me where that is.
It's
Believe it's
outside over here on the outside.
Yeah, just Volkert over there needs help.
Just make sure it doesn't die in line of sight, please.
It's dead after we got the line of sight.
Okay, you got it.
Thank you, Volker. Make sure you avoid the sides of the dragon. She is doing right claw, left claw, etc.
I'm gonna swap to Malad one in 10 seconds.
If you could, try to give us a little bit of an earlier heads up for the clerics to target switch.
Oh, swapping.
Watch your aggro because she does do conal. I think she might just be turning to do that. So
Yeah. This Goudreau is doing that too.
get that dragon out of the room, please. Out of the room. Tanks, pick it up. Pull it away. Don't kill it. Get it out of the room first, please. Good job. A couple of DPS can go help out. Moving north side. Get that dragon out of the room. Get it out out of line of sight. Thank you.
Hard Mladwin.
Beautiful job, guys. That was flawless. Everyone into the main room near the chest, please. Inside this chest was a Malamvin. Let's go ahead and open it, please.
Did I miss it?
The next to last kill, but we're still on the last kill yet. All right, I'm going to handle loot for this. Sold to Xavius for 5. Please keep the raid tight so that we can get rebuffs on everyone that may need it. Sold to Clara for 5. All right, tanks / bard ring. Saw Tyrion first at 40. Sold to Tyrion for 50.
Thank you.
All right, these are legs. Make sure you have either the gyro core or the T3 legs that you have created with the gyro core. You must have that to bid. In the event that there are no bidders for these, I will open them up. Sold to Dora for 10. All right, we have an additional legs prismiridescent essence. I feel like it's been a melee night tonight. Sold to Kudu for 5. Bidding on the prismatic face sight. And while we are wrapping up the salute, please, 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 please check all of your buffs. Let's make sure we have Reptile and Langor on all the tanks, please. Gratz Tyrion sold to Tyrion for 15. And finally, we have a Scale Loop of Tenacity. Saw Finlel first at 5. I saw Song Eater first at 10. Soon as loot is done, we will be moving. Please check your buffs. Sold to Song Eater for 15. Congratulations, looters. We are going to move to the east, please, and hold here on the steps just so we can do a quick little AFK check for everybody. Okay, a couple of things you need to know for the Curiform fight. This is the big fight at the end. Every 10 seconds, there's going to be a stun. Nothing you can do about it. Occasionally, there will be a 3300 DD in flux. Nothing you can do about that either. And every 30 seconds, there's going to be a nasty AE on either side of the dragon. The wings. Stay away from the wings. Either side, stay away from. You either want to be in front of it if you're the tank, or behind it if you're not the tank. Make sure you watch for AE Rampage and stay max melee. I will need a Rampage tank as well. Smiggy, you said you think I need 2 people on 2 of the mobs and 2 people on the other 2?
I mean, I didn't see how long the cooldown was, but I think it was first one worked, second one didn't, third one did. So I would say at least 2. Not
Okay,
on
thank
each
you.
side, but at least like 2 people.
Got it. Please move up to Kit. We're moving up to a couple of rooms. Please hold here and do not pass. Holding here, do not pass. I'll have Smiggy be one of our folks that gives a little note. I'm trying to get the correct phrase.
One's frustrate and one is thwart. If you hail the mob, it'll tell you. I believe outside is frustrate, inside is thwart, if I remember right.
Do I have a volunteer that would like to be the additional person? Maybe 2?
Right. Yeah. What do you need me to do?
I'm going to alternate between you and Smiggy on talking to the heralds and just say their little phrase. One of them is going to be thwart, and the other is going to be, tell me again, Smigs.
Frustrate.
Frustrate.
Like I said, I think the outer one is frustrate, the inner one is thwart. But if you hail them, it'll tell you which one.
We'll start left and go to right. So Smiggy will start on the first one on the far left. Again, Zing, don't go in there. You'll get insta-summoned. Then Zing, you'll do the next one in line, left to right. Then Smiggy will pick up and do, I guess it'll be the other side. And then you'll go to the far side.
Do we know if you need to do a specific mob?
I don't believe so, but we don't know for
I
sure.
wasn't sure. But
And wouldn't you know it, this is my computer that doesn't have my audio triggers on it. Train, do you have the audio triggers?
I do not.
Oh shit.
Okay, I'll get them.
I was going to say, what were the emotes? I'll put them up too. But I know you can see the emotes, but there's a bunch.
Stand by for just 1 second, folks. Okay, again, just a quick reminder here. We didn't really notice this or find a way to deal with it. The crystals that were overhead, I don't know if anybody really had any chance to deal with that. I think we just kind of powered through it. If we're going to burn, you're going to burn at 75%. Clerics, the main tank may be at a considerable distance to you if you are parked directly in front at the wall. Healing may be a little bit of distance related. You may have to change your spell setup just a little bit for that. I'm going to assume it will take us a couple of times to do this, so I'm not going to burn infusions just yet, or servants. But if it looks like we're getting pretty close to winning, I may call for you to burn those. Remember, there is a stun every 10 seconds, and it's going to universally lock you out of your spells. So as long as you're not casting during that, you won't get universally locked out for a couple of seconds. Did we lose Finwell? I think he went like dead. You can move down to Kit, please. Do not pass. Got that one. Got that one. Got that one. And that one.
Yeah, I have the triggers now also.
Okay, when any of those four go off, I'll call Smiggy, Zing, Smiggy, Zing. When I call for that, Smiggy, you'll start again far left side herald. Zing, you'll go to basically the second from left to right.
Got it.
Smiggy, then you'll go third when I call you again.
Okay.
Then Zing, you'll go fourth, far side right. Can we get our tank assignment posted just one more time for me? Okay, we're going to do a defensive rotation starting with Maladwin. We'll send Raleigh in to get the DA, with DA to get the Rampage. Stay away from left and right. Try to time your spells so that you don't get the lockout. As soon as you hear the stun go off, and by the way, let me give you an audio trigger. Does anybody have the audio trigger handy?
For what one?
The 10-second stun. I can find it. 1 second.
That's the no, that's
You can't concentrate.
and what is that? Like a point blank AoE?
I think it's a PB AE, but it's the 10-second. You want to basically time within that.
Oh, it's gonna go off all the time.
Every 10 seconds.
Gotcha.
If you're
10-second recast, got it.
Yeah, if you're casting when that lands, it'll lock you out of your spells for a couple of seconds. So if you wait for that audio trigger, then cast, as long as you're not casting 10-second spells, you should be okay. Any casters have issue with that? I can walk you through that real quick if you need me to. If you set up an audio trigger for you can't concentrate, soon as it goes off, then you can cast, but don't be casting when it goes off. So every 10 seconds, it's going to go off. If you notice your spells are getting locked out for a couple of seconds, it means you were casting when it went off. Okay, is there anyone that is not ready at the moment? Let's make sure we have Langwar and Reptile on all the tanks, please. We will have Assassins. From 75 to 35%, we're just going to have DPS switch and burn them down. Don't let them kill the Heralds, please. Some people may need to switch and go and get those. Paladins and Enchanters, stun the heck out of those Assassins if we can. I think they were stunnable. And if we can call out where those come up, that'd be great. Okay, when Raleigh gets a DA, we'll send him in, and then Maladwin will pick him up to tank. Maladwin, if you could, give us a call out when you're going to switch tanks. Go ahead, Raleigh. I think you're good.
All right, going in.
Fierce has 8 seconds left. 5. Furious dropping.
Malai one's down.
Tyrion's up.
Malai one's back at the clerics.
Furious just dropped off a Tyrion.
Calling. Oh, you got it.
Make sure you're not on the sides. Smiggy, go.
No, see, one didn't work.
Tyrion, what are those counters on you?
Tyrion's out of range of all heals.
Zing, go.
Okay, got the email.
Tyrion, if you can get a little closer, it's helpful. There you go, that's better. Be ready to burn. Wards down. Burn. Be ready to switch DPS to assassins. Somebody let me know when assassins come into the room. They do not aggro, I don't believe. Smiggy, go. Whoever's next.
All right, that should have worked.
25 seconds on defensive.
Okay, we're going to be swapping to Amar for 25 seconds.
Switch to the assassin, please. Get that assassin killed and stunned, please.
Nope, Amar's got it.
Zing, if you get a fail emote, you can try the other one if one doesn't work.
Zing, go to the next one. Do it. Hey, Martha's down.
Do thwart to the other one.
Tyrion's got it.
Bears at me helplessly.
Tyrion's down. Make sure you guys are staying in range. We can't heal you. Get that assassin, please. Kill the assassin.
Box.
Need Volker to pick it up.
Taunting like a son of a bitch, I'm underneath him.
Volker's down.
Who's clicking? Or
Smiggy.
whatever.
Alright, I got him.
I can't heal from down below, so I'm going to move my cleric up.
There's an assassin, I think, chasing you, Kit.
Assassin in the raid. Kill it, kill it, kill it.
So it doesn't look like a cooldown, it just seems like getting the right one.
Zing next, or whoever's next.
This is the tail whip. Hit everyone.
Door, give me an MGB.
Did it work, Sing?
We need
Fox
a tank.
down.
We need a tank. Amrith's got it. Dead. Maladrin's got it. Tyrion's got it.
Got it. Just right.
Does Maladwin have any buffs?
No.
I got AOXP going. Just hit me with what you can.
Alright, leave it on Maladwin. If he drops, I've got AOX going too.
Had success on the far left.
Smiggy go. Or Zing, whoever it is.
I got it.
Got an assassin at the southern thingos. The guys. I believe he's killing one or trying to. Gaze.
Switch, DPS switch.
Another one coming in from the south
Herald is dead.
west.
Need to get DPS on that. Those assassins, please. There's 2 assassins in the raid.
One is to the north, on the North Herald. We need someone
Allowance
top
down.
to pull those in.
Heals to
Only armor drops to you.
next left running.
Smiggy next.
How much you get on AOP here?
I have a. I'm good. Just keep me up.
Tyrion, you're really far away.
Did we drop wards or anything?
Wards have been down, I think.
Okay.
Bytor, give me an MGB. Slade, give me an MGB.
Mine's not ready yet, Kit.
Okay.
My hand's running on Tyrion.
Zing next.
Failed one.
I think we got that one, actually. Burn them down, we should have this.
The assassin's stopped now, right?
Yes, assassin should be stopped now. Earth Dawn, if you have an MGB, hit it. Zing, hit it.
They all failed.
Smiggy, hit it.
tail whip's gonna go out in 5 seconds if it misses. Already heal through it. Went out.
All right, guys, we got this. Zing next if you can.
The tail strike is coming again. Make sure everyone's full. Hit again.
All right, good job, everyone. Congratulations on our second kill. Looks like everybody is up. Really well done, guys. We did that beautifully. I think we just next time need to just position the clerics up here and just avoid the heck out of it, because that range was just not working.
What's the consequence for not getting that text right?
It depends what it is. Like
It
the
didn't
tail,
seem like it did anything.
the tail whip, did like 60% health to everyone. The charge knocks Kieran across the room.
It whipped my tail back and forth. I whipped my tail back and forth.
Yeah,
It seemed like it failed nearly every time.
3 of them are frontals, so only Tyrion should be getting hit by it. The only one that really matters is the tail whip. I mean, unless you just...
There's still an AE going off, so let's make sure we're clearing that first, please. People are still losing hit points, so let's make sure we can figure that out. Okay, can we open the chest, please? All right, nice, pretty shinies. Again, super proud of you guys working together as a guild. I'm excited to head into Seeds of Destruction with each and every one of you. If you are not bidding on any loot, you may go ahead for the night. We end an hour early. Look at that. Officers, if we can meet an officer channel real quick after this. Real quick, since it's early. Squads, I'll get you.
Thanks.
Don't take that trans, please. Watch your trans if we're getting rezzed. Make sure you don't hit one versus the other. Grats, Foxy. Nice shield. It's actually one of my favorite graphics, too.
Kit, if you want to hand that Crystal Forge Tower Shield to Flying Foxy.
Yeah, my apologies. I'll assign you as Master Looter.
Grass, old bud.
Good night to those that are logging.
Gratsank. It's fucking incredible.
Thanks, you.
Grats Sync and Grats Numu.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So Mink's first at 30.
That was Seep for the other rune, right?
Yes.
Again, officers, if you could just stick around while we finish up the loot, we'll chat briefly, very briefly. does Minx hang on a second? Does Minx have the cleric piece? Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. Sorry, SK. I forgot Minx got that piece. By the way, even as we get into Seeds of Destruction, I do plan on doing Crystallos even more, so I do expect us to come back here. I'd like to be able to do a single clear in a night, but we'll see how things go. Oh, I'm sorry, Slowen. That's my bad. Congrats, Sayo. Good night to those that are logging, and thank you very, very much. Congrats, Bragg. Officer, I'll meet you in the officer channel.
Thanks, everybody.